Back on top.
13 months. 13 months, Will. You were holding on to something that didn't belong to you. Nothing more than a thief. Mike Morgan filled you with false hope. The Ace Nation filled you with false hope. But I told you all along, Will, it's my world. It's my ace. I've been saying it from the start that the new age was formed. I always have an ace up my sleeve. It doesn't matter if it was Danny Moff, Jay Lethal, Mo Sexton, Eddie Kingston. It doesn't matter who it's been or who it will be. This is the only thing that matters. This is the only group that ever will matter. And Will, you think there's going to be a rematch? If you think you're ever going to get a title shot again, think again, Will, as long as I hold this title!
Gentlemen, just the man I've been looking for.
The hell are you on?
Vinny, great job.
What is this?
Chris, okay. Mikey, how you doing?
What is this bullshit?
Stockade, congratulations, champ. In my new position, I do have some news for you.
New position.
Apparently, William Wyeth signed a bunch of titles while he was still champion, and he did have a match for next month for the Ace Heavyweight Championship. Now that you are champion, you will be having that match, and your opponent next month in Homecoming will be Eddie Kingston.
What?
Good luck, champ.
Listen. Don't worry about it. Come on. Come on, let's go talk. Come on, let's take care of this.
Kingston! This is just a start. Things here in Ace are just about to get real interesting. Trust me. I am the best this company has ever seen or ever will see. I'm gonna burn your empire to the ground, and from its ashes, I'm gonna build my own empire. I'm gonna build my own legacy. It's my house, my ace.
Woo! It starts tonight, I told you already. Decisions Vince still has to make. Either going for the Ace Heavyweight Championship or the Ace Diamond Division Championship. Woo. You know what? At Homecoming, February 8th, Andrew Tiny Johnson, I choose you. In the same place you got me fired, the same place you got me injured. Andrew Tiny Johnson, your ass is grass. Vince Steele's going to smoke it.
I'm coming home, tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes. I'm coming home, tell the world I'm coming.
One's for all my people in the struggle, unemployed or working double shifts. Take your head and lift it,
in the air, one fist in the air. Reach for the stars, you're almost there. You can't make it, I've been there. You can't take it, I've been there. Even though all the hope is gone, find something to focus on. You need motivation, that's the reason why we played the song. To let you know you're not out in this world on your own. And the only time you're going back is when you
I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event of the evening. And it is for the Ace Heavyweight Championship. The only way to win, in the ring by pinfall or submission, or by escaping the cage and both feet touching the floor. Your referee for this contest, Brian Young.
You know, I think we've seen everything possible. We've seen shooting stars off the ceiling. We've seen matches 10 years in the making. We've seen falls down anywhere. TLC, ladder, you name it, we've done it. And now, Ace brings the cage.
You know, I've been here longer than both of you guys, and this has been a long time coming. A steel cage match in Ace. I had to be here to call it. I had to be here to see it myself. This is gonna be a bloody, bloody brawl, and I can't wait to see who walks out of this cage.
This match is the most barbaric match in American Champions Entertainment history. And here comes the challenger, the native from Guayanilla, Puerto Rico. And here comes Jorge Luis Rivera.
What's he throwing out? What is that? What's he throwing out there?
Hey.
Is that drugs? Is that? I hope it's not drugs.
Let me tell you something, Mike Lewis, Mike and Dave. Let me tell you something about this man. On July 5th of January 15th, at Redemption, Jorge Luis Rivera won a battle royal to get a title shot later that evening. He came within an eyelash of becoming the Ace Heavyweight Champion against Danny Moss. But the odds were too much. Then, at Indy Mania, Jorge Luis Rivera, Ed Scanlon, and Neil Capone defeated the Aces. And Rivera staked his claim, wanting his shot at the title one time. Now we're gonna get it in a good old-fashioned, solid steel cage.
I want to point out that this music is on Ace the Music Volume 1.
And so is this next song you're about to hear. Here he comes, the heavyweight champion.
The Bayonne Badass, the Ace of Spades. Or as I just call him, the champ.
Let me tell you something. Rivera's been in a lot of brawls over the years, but do you think in his right mind he wants to be locked inside a cage with this animal, the Ace of Spades, the Boricua Beast himself, the man who is the longest reigning Ace Heavyweight Champion, Danny Moss.
And here he comes, the man who's had this championship belt since Destined for Greatness 2010.
And there's the X Factor, Mike Morgan making his way to the ring with the champion. That's the X Factor.
Mike Morgan, he helped Danny Moss become the Ace Heavyweight Champion at Destined for Greatness. And he's had that belt for over 1 year. But tonight, can Danny Moss win the first ever steel cage match in American Championship Entertainment history?
Yeah, I got it. You know, we're saying what's going through Rivera's mind. Remember last year at Crossroads, he bled in that ring in a 4 corners of barbed wire match.
With all due respect, well, I really don't respect either one of you, so let me tell you how it is. This is for the Ace Heavyweight Championship. This is the main event of possibly the biggest show in this company's history. Rivera's gotta be feeling the pressure.
I have to say this for our fans watching at home. Do not try what you are about to see. This is a solid steel cage. That cage weighs over 2,000 pounds. I was here when it was delivered today. I That is an unforgiving bastard of an accessory to a ring.
Let me tell you something else. There's a reason why I called Mike Morgan the X Factor. Nobody knows Rivera the way Morgan knows Rivera. Here we go, here we go.
They're not even starting in the cage. They're starting outside. This is a motoring and death match if I've ever seen one.
This is a fight. This is a wrestling match, guys. This is a fight.
The bell does not ring until they enter the cage.
Danny Moff without the shirt for the first time in, I think, his Ace career.
And look at the shape he's in. Look at the shape the champ's in. Probably the best shape he's ever been in.
Meanwhile, they're gonna play a little bit of mind games. Rivera's got Moff's old shirt on. Here we go, they are striking each other heavy. They are beating the piss out of each other.
Oh, that was a chop and a half, and there goes a whole one.
The first ever steel cage match is not even starting in the ring. They're brawling on the floor.
They haven't even touched this cage yet, and it's already brutal.
I just gotta say this. I'm looking at the fans' reaction because this cage is kind of impeding my way. I couldn't see. All I saw was the stripes, and there's a fan in the front row who had his mouth just straight up open in shock and disbelief of the brutality before the match even begins.
Right now, Jorge Luis Rivera got the upper hand. Mike Morgan, Ace owner and leader of the Aces, checking on Danny Moff.
See Rivera right there. He suckered the champion. He waited on him.
And that cage. Well, we've never had a cage match, so we don't know exactly how this is gonna go.
And there's a door.
Cage matches are notorious for shortening your career.
Moff went down hard. It took 7 shots with that solid steel door. It is that chicken wire. It's fence. That's all it is. It's not pretty. It is devastating. There are sharp edges on each part of that cage, and you can be lacerated extremely easy if you're not careful, Lewis.
Well, you know, you make a great point, but these two aren't afraid to bleed. They're not afraid to pay the price because the ultimate prize is on the line, and that's the Ace Heavyweight Championship. And if you don't want to be the Ace Heavyweight Champion, you need to take your ass out of this company.
You know, not only so, Mike Lewis, you know, Jorge Luis Rivera not only has a long history with Danny Moff, and Moff was growing up in this business, but Rivera's got a history with Mike Morgan that's been over an entire life, an entire wrestling career.
Oh, and he just sent his former friend into the cage.
Morgan bought it this time. Now look at Morgan!
Another time, here it is into the cage, too.
Remember, anything goes in this, and the match hasn't even started yet.
Remember, the power to the Aces. The main power of the Aces is that Ace Heavyweight Championship. If they don't have the Heavyweight Championship, they lose all the power, they lose all the stroke.
Right now, Danny Moff is trying to get to that steel cage. Morgan's saying, Rivera, get in the cage.
And one has to think, is Rivera more dangerous outside the ring or inside the cage?
These two men are going to be locked in this cage. They're going to be like cage animals.
Remember, Rivera's still out there with Morgan. While Moffat is catching his breath, Rivera still has to deal with the boss out there.
It's going to be a tough way on how the hell is he going to get into that cage.
Looking around, look at how the Ace Nation.
There you go. There you go.
Rivera's already busted. Like he's starting to cut you off. Jorge Luis Rivera is busted wide open from Morgan, ramming the cage into Rivera's head.
And in the proverbial crimson mask.
And he hasn't even been in the cage till now.
Rivera just got dumped in.
And Matt Bennett, he can only do so much. There's no
Danny
rules.
Moff might be lacerated too. Danny Moff is lacerated, but he got hit with a cage.
And there's the bell. This match is now underway. Both guys bleeding.
Already, and the bell just rang. As you see Bennett locking the door, there's no way out.
The toughest job in this match has to go to Brian Young, a senior official in the ring. Moff with a boot right upside the head of Jorge Luis Rivera.
The best bet for Brian Young in this is really to just stay out the way and call the pin or the submission.
You think, yeah. Did Brian draw the short straw as to who's going to ref this thing?
You know, it's one of the downsides of being the senior official.
Right now, Danny Moff, he can't let the crowd get into his skin, but there's a kick right in the mush. That's 4.
He's keeping count of his own mushes.
Nonetheless, Moff now dropping a forearm right upside the back of the head of the #1 contender.
Remember, this isn't Danny Moff's first rodeo, okay? Danny Moff has beaten the likes of a Jay Lethal. He's beaten the likes of a Mo Sexton. He's beaten the likes of a Bruno Marciano. So Moff, this may be another day in the park. It may be a brutal day in the park, but it's still a day.
Danny Moff has defeated a who's list as a 2-time Ace Heavyweight Champion. Colt Cabana, Kenny Omega, Steve Corino.
And of course, Tommy Dreamer back in September.
Absolutely. Don't forget about Sami Callihan and that war in December.
Moff with the Irish whip, reversal by Rivera. Moff hits the cage!
Solid steel cage.
And now Moff is on the defensive. Now Moff has got to realize who he's in the ring with inside the cage.
Morgan with those with that taped right hand, taped with those knuckles, but added emphasis on his punches, really working on that laceration, the cut over the head of our Ace Heavyweight.
Could this be the time for the changing of the guard here in Ace?
I don't think so. I gotta be honest, Mike Morgan always has a plan, and he's gonna fulfill it.
Big diving elbow!
Big elbow from Rivera. Oh, he only got a 1 count.
And I hate to cut you off. Actually, I don't mind cutting you off. But, as a manager, you gotta keep your cool. And Mike Morgan is the king of keeping his cool out there. You see Morgan doesn't lose it too often. But we are still only a couple of minutes into this match, and look at Morgan. Look at the way he's pacing around the ring. Look at his reactions. You can tell he knows the championship is in danger right now.
Well, now, look at this. Rivera's working on that left leg, and we know when Rivera works on that leg, he's set up the Giora Quattro, that figure 4.
Okay, only English, thank you.
That's what he calls it. Wait, Moff. There might be a tough squeeze. Even Rose not. Moff almost got out of the cage. That's a tight squeeze.
Oh, right in his muffs.
He just got hit in the cannonballs.
The Ace of Spades just got hit in the Jokers.
Okay, everybody has one now? Okay, come on. As Moff gets himself tied in the rope, and that's not a place he wants to be with the challenger.
And that leg is exposed for Rivera.
And remember, Ref Brian can do nothing about this. There's no rules in a cage match.
Rivera working on that leg. He's looking for that figure 4. Now I'm going to say it because he called it this name. Giora Quattro.
Rivera's going up.
And Moff's looking to take him down as Rivera just got crushed.
And now Moff has Rivera up. Big back suplex by the champ.
Belly to back by the Ace Heavyweight champ.
I'm looking around, I see a lot of our young Ace fans standing up on chairs. Our bleachers are standing room only.
Out of the 7 years of Crossroads, who would have ever expected a cage match with such brutality as we're seeing right now with Rivera and the champ?
Hey there, internet geeks. If you're trying to look up internet porn or anything like that, I got something way more appealing for you, and it's, you're watching Overdrive. Ultimate way to end the feud, the steel cage.
This is also the reason why Ace is the go-to indie in the scene right now in the Northeast.
Right now, these two men are going to each other with strikes, punches, overhand chops. Moff now chopping that chest. Rivera's ditching as much as he's taking.
Look at this brutality.
If you want a main event, you're getting it here. Rivera now the chop. Moff with a chop. Rivera's got the upper hand right now here in Union City's state-of-the-art Ace Arena inside the steel cage.
Now, what's Rivera's plan here? Is he going to want to try and climb out, maybe use the door? Is he want to pin the champ, make him submit?
What dignity it would be for Danny Moff and Rivera to tap out inside of this cage asylum, the steel cage.
And look, Rivera's positioned Moff right in front of Morgan, and Morgan can do nothing.
He got a quattro! He's got it!
What's he saying? I don't know.
I don't know. My Rosetta Stone didn't come. Oh, the figure 4.
Oh, all right.
I thought he was ordering dessert.
I thought he already did.
Moff will not give it up, the lacerated head of Moff.
And look at Mike Morgan right in the ear of Danny Moff, letting him know he can't tap out. He can't give this up.
He also can't reach the ropes because that means nothing.
It doesn't mean anything in this match. Shoulders are down. I don't think Moff realized it.
And there's that adrenaline on the champion. He's looking to turn it over. Can he turn it over
And
here?
Morgan's losing the shirt. You can tell the frustration starting to set in.
There's the reverse. All the pressure now on the knee of Jorge Luis Rivera.
And we know that knee's been surgically repaired. Rivera's knee has been repaired by knee surgeries, and he's got to be feeling it here, that tendonitis in the knee.
And Moff putting all the pressure on the legs. It's almost an inverted Indian deathlock in this position.
Rivera's screaming. He's trying to crawl. He's trying to get out of that hole.
Rivera now rolling over.
He reversed the pressure again. Rivera really runs to that Figura Quattro.
And Moff is in the no-win situation right here.
I just looked at Moff. I saw Moff's head, Moff's face. I saw the vein coming out. When that vein comes out, that's the Boricua coming out. Come on. Made it through the cage, pulled on the cage for added leverage, and Rivera let it go.
You know, one has to question the amount of toll the body has taken on Danny Moff in being the longest reigning Ace Heavyweight Champion, and then to be thrusted into the most dangerous matchup in our industry. One has to question how much the body can hold up a Danny Moff.
I've heard the history about steel cage matches. One moment, Rivera's trying to get to the door.
No, I think Danny's trying to get through the door. Moff is the one who called for it. This is it. He's out. Both feet have to touch.
Rivera's got his leg tied up around the rope.
And remember, any orifice in your body, it doesn't matter. It has to be both feet.
Can the champ get out of the cage? Can he successfully defend his title at a third crossroads in a row?
I believe you meant appendage, not orifice.
Listen, I'm not worried about smarts right now. I'm worried about this match, okay? Moff has got the stairs.
He's trying to get out by any will. Rivera holding on to that injured leg.
Yeah, go back to Sami Callihan. Back in December, Moff really tweaked his ankle in that match.
Oh, he's back in.
Marciano took that knee out too.
Look at this submission.
Reverse figure four. Moff's trying to get out.
Remember, it's not going to do him any good. Both feet have to touch.
They can't really touch if they're broken off by that reverse figure four.
Moff screaming in pain. Screaming in pain.
And despite the position, this is as legal a submission move as if it were in the middle of the ring.
Moff trying to fight out.
Remember, both feet have to touch. It's not doing Danny any good.
Moff trying to survive. And the Ace of Spades survives. Rivera's got that hold blocked. Moff can't go anywhere.
And Moff taking a moment there to talk to one of our fans.
He deserved it.
Rivera dragging him back in an ankle. He has an ankle lock.
I believe that might be a heel hook. I don't know if he has the ankle twisted as opposed to the heel.
The ankle's the opposite way. That is a heel hook. But good call from you both. And now both men are back in the cage. And they are neutralized inside the solid steel.
And you see, this is why Rivera's an idiot. He's got the man down, leave the cage before they lock it up again. This is your chance to become the heavyweight champion.
You know, I think after months of these two going back and forth, he wanted to put a little dot and exclamation point. I don't think this is smart. They're trying to go over the top.
Rivera trying to do it. He can fit. He's spinning through. The little space up top. He's getting there.
But Moff has caught him. And now we're in a dangerous position, ladies and gentlemen.
In the high rent district of
no
New
way.
York City.
No way. No way.
Oh my Jesus!
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Exactly like Louis Billy, the back superplex off the top. The crowd loves it.
They could be dead.
What a move from the Ace Heavyweight Champion.
And all it's going to take is a few seconds if Danny Moff can regain some strength, pin the man, he will still be the Ace Heavyweight Champion.
Just remember the blood loss from both men. It's got to be affected right now. It started at the onset of this contest.
Hey, listen, I'm losing consciousness because of how hot it is in this building. These guys are bleeding, they're sweating, the adrenaline is pumping. These guys could be passed out any minute.
Moff took a lot out of that. He thought he was going to the corner with the door.
Matt Bennett opened the doors. He took the lock off. Moff's gonna get out of the cage.
And again, Rivera's there to stop him.
The fans are on their feet.
Morgan shouting words of encouragement to his champion, his Ace of Spades.
Rivera's got a hold of the foot. Can he bring him back in? And he does. Moff's trying to bring the apron with him.
Morgan looks like he's about to have a conniption fit on the floor. Rivera's working on that left leg again.
Just as legal as the armbar.
I don't even know what to call that.
I just call that mouth talking like a soprano tomorrow.
You can call it effective because now Rivera's got the advantage. Now he has the champion down. This is the opportunity for Rivera.
Okay, Luis Rivera getting up to his feet.
Straight rights.
Exactly, a closed fist right to the melon, lacerated melon.
Georgia going for the door, it's open.
Rivera's gonna get through.
No way, Mox sees it. He sees the championship slipping from his grasp. He's not gonna let it go that easy.
Morgan at the door.
Morgan.
Hey, what are they gonna do? Kick him out? He owns the place.
It's as legal as a hip toss.
Exactly.
Mike Morgan might have just cost Rivera the Ace Heavyweight title on that exchange.
And like I said, what can they do? He owns the place.
It's his cage.
Reversal of the ringlet, and Mock hit hard. Mock hit that solid steel cage face first, and he bounced backwards like a ball off a wall. Wait, Rivera looking to climb out? Again, is this very smart? He's got the opportunity. Seize it, Jorge!
Rivera's gonna win this thing! Rivera's gonna win this thing! He's over!
Just clear the knee.
Wait, Mock and Morgan just attacked both refs! Nobody's seen him drop! Nobody's seen him drop!
Referee with that time. Oh my God! What a move from Danny Mock! That's not necessarily, that's illegal!
Forget the move by Danny Mock! Morgan took out the outside ref too!
And Morgan's dragging him back.
No way! Is Mike Morgan about to give up the power?
Rivera should be champion! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn you, Mike Morgan, to hell! And he's my boss and I'm saying that.
And Morgan's getting in.
Here come the other refs! All right, hey, Morgan's gonna go. Hey, he's gonna be fair about it. That's fine. Hey, wait a second.
Morgan just took out the other refs.
Got railed in the cage.
We got no ref.
That's the hardest job here it is.
Hey, as the owner of this company, Mike Morgan is a legal official. Remember that. He can do what he wants. Morgan's the ref. That's the way it's gonna go down.
That's been a sanctioned referee.
This feels like Death for Greatness 2010 all over again. Son of a bitch, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
This is as legal as it can be. Morgan loves to have Rivera's blood in his hands. He's thoroughly enjoying this.
This is disgusting, damn it. Morgan should not be doing this. He's the owner of this company.
Hey, exactly why he can do this.
No, this is uncalled for. He should let it go. Rivera should be champion. And I know the connection with Mock and Morgan, but this is, I can't say what I want to say.
Morgan with a cross face on the challenger.
Go to sleep, Rivera. Good grief, this is disgusting.
You better watch your words. Hey, it's Jay Lethal!
And there's Jay.
Jay's trying to get in. There's no way to get in. The refs are out. He's gonna scale this thing.
And there's Jay.
Oh, have these fans waited for this showdown between Lethal and Mock?
Jay Lethal.
Here we go.
Lethal with a super kick.
Look at this. Look at this. For the first time, face to face.
And Morgan's got open arms.
Let's be friends, buddy.
The prodigal son has returned.
Lethal looks as if he feels heartbroken that Morgan has lowered himself to this. And is he convincing Lethal? Is he convincing Lethal?
Listen to the crowd. Listen to the crowd.
There's a long history between Lethal and Morgan.
More than you know. What's Jay gonna do? What the sick? Wait, he's gonna super kick.
Oh my God! Jay Lethal just super kicked Mike Morgan.
He hit a man with glasses. He hit a man with glasses. Jay can't get out of this. Oh, yeah, he can.
Lethal just got that lock all broken, and he kicked the door into anyone's contest.
What the hell is this? What the hell is this? It's Mo Sexton! Look at the look on his face! Guys, look at the look on Mo's face! He looks deranged! He looks insane! He looks like a man that is out for blood!
Oh, shut up!
Mo has been screwed repeatedly by Mike Morgan.
This is deja vu! I didn't see Mo Sexton!
And Look at Moff!
He tries the power!
Mo is entering the cage and Moff looks like he just seen a damn ghost.
Everything Mo Sexton was hurt because of the Aces. Oh my God.
You might as well crucify Moff now.
Rivera busted like a stuck pig in the corner. And Mo's got a steel chair.
Mo's career has been teetering because of his health, because of the Aces' constant abuse.
And Mo's put on the shelf because of the Aces, because of what they did to him. Mo looking at Rivera, he's looking at Moff, he's looking at Rivera. What's he thinking? Wait a second, we got something brewing here.
Sexton,
he's giving him the chair.
Oh my God. He's turned his back. Mo's turned his back on the situation.
Mo Sexton hasn't been seen since November.
Oh, Moff knows. Moff knows. What the hell is that?
Wait a second.
This is deja vu. Deja vu is of Sexton as the referee, Sir Lewis.
This is how Mo lost the championship due to a crook ref. Oh my! This just got extremely interesting.
Mo Sexton.
And Jay is back out. Lethal's back out. Oh my!
Right inside the head. Come on!
1, 2, 3. We have a new champion.
History has been made, and you represent it.
There's a new king in Ace. Long live the former king, Danny Moff. But there's a new heir to the throne, and that man is Jorge Luis Rivera.
I can't believe it! The long career of Jorge Luis Rivera has culminated in Ace Heavyweight Championship gold in the steel cage at Crossroads 7!
And look at the two men who may be most synonymous with that championship, strapping it around the waist of the new champion.
From Guayanilla, Puerto Rico to the Union City in the state-of-the-art Ace Arena. Congratulations, Jorge Luis Rivera!
Dude, I don't know how you're feeling about tonight. I'm not happy personally with it. You know, you've been quiet this entire time. What's your deal? What do you feel though? Mike?
I don't understand what happened tonight, John. Tonight was a culmination of 13 months of work to finally rid Ace of New Age Wrecking Crew, to finally get rid of Stockade. Everything that the Aces worked for, everything that I worked for, everything that Mike Morgan worked for, was burnt up by his side. Everything that this company was built on, the respect, the honor, everything that Stockade is actually against, the one who's in charge now just threw it all away. I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand what just happened in that ring. But things have changed in Ace.
I'm coming home, tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes. I'm coming home, tell the world I'm coming.
Once for all my people in the struggle, unemployed or working double shifts. Take your head and lift it in the air, one fist in the air. Reach for the stars, you're almost there. You can't make it, I've been there. You can't take it, I've been there. Even though all the hope is gone, find something to focus on. You need motivation, that's the reason why we played the song. To let you know you're not out in this world on your own. And the only time you're going back is when you
I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes. I'm coming home, I'm